Please help me welcome Steve Keller.
Thank you, everyone. This is one of the only presentations where I'll ask you to keep your cell phones on. There will be interactive elements, so if you do know how to text, I would suggest absolutely keeping those on the table, so the possibility is there for you to do so. For those that don't, well, it's more chance for those that do to win. I do want to thank you all for attending. I gave a presentation yesterday, and I thought one of the attendees there introduced me the best. He said, Steve understood the power of texting well before the rest of the world even heard of word texting. Thanks for hanging in there for the rest of us. I think with no more further ado, the company that I represent is the Mobile Marketing Institute. The foundation of it is to provide case studies and tactics so that you can apply those ideas and practices that others have done over the last 7 years and to your business. So you don't have to constantly think up everything new, try everything differently. Start from afresh. Go in, look at some of the case studies, look at some of the suggestions and ideas, and you can hopefully apply those to hopefully just the idea of the whole site is to spend more time with your family and less just trying to figure out all these business ideas and move this down and just get on with your life. So my presentation is very much top-down. I'm going to cover some very high-level elements that will basically ensure mobile marketing success. And then I go all the way down the mountain to the bar. So that graph, I think, really, from a marketing standpoint, and especially if you're a small business owner, really just portrays what you're up against. All of the businesses we've worked with have any number of elements that they're working on. Obviously, you're picking and choosing your favorite, the ones that are working best. And there's no question why you may have not gotten to mobile at this point. It has been portrayed a lot, but it is a very small part of your entire organization's marketing efforts. And one of the things I've learned in helping all the different businesses that I have is it is very much in the execution. So the planning, the understanding, and the executing of those tactics is really kind of key to making mobile a success. At the very, very top, and Tom Ruich in the last presentation touched on it, is mobile marketing is what we call permission marketing. You are giving permission to an organization to send you messages. The beauty of that is as soon as they stop adding value to you, and it's very specifically to you, you'll turn it off. You'll opt out, and they will not have another opportunity to send you any further messages. The beauty of that is you're going to be living in a world where the value of everything coming into you is pertinent to you exactly then. It could still be your favorite restaurant and what's on special for lunch tomorrow. It doesn't have to be high-level stuff, but it's going to be a value to you, it's going to make your life easier, and it's really going to be something that you're going to take into consideration with how you're carrying on with your day. I can lift a lot of pressure off all of you in getting to try mobile marketing. Probably out of every 100 companies that have worked in mobile and tried and tested mobile marketing in general. Yes, perfect, thank you. 3 are successful. 3 out of 100. Yes. And the reason why is that 3 out of every 100 companies are wildly successful with mobile. All the others are just testing and trying and failing and trying again and grappling a little bit more and just trying to engage their prospects and their customers to get it right. The key for that is the permission element and the value element. They forget, they start marketing to you, they start trying to sell you something, and on such a personal device as your cell phone, it's a big no-no. Like Tom said, you can slip in sometimes a few messages that will work to that degree, but for the main gist of it all, it has to continually stay in that same vein. And every tactic we run, there's the natural churn. You see people opt out naturally, even if they've all won cars. There's going to be still people that opt out, but for the most part, because not many people are giving away cars, you have to find what is resonating well with your customers. So, with that said, some of the key factors which are on this particular slide is why I would think you'd want to test mobile. First, 91% penetration. 91% of the US population is carrying a cell phone. They're walking into your businesses, or they're surfing online, or they're carrying their phones with you, searching your businesses on their phones. And it's only growing. The use of it is growing, and the penetration is even growing. One of the key factors, though, is not everyone uses their cell phone the same. So think about who your customers are, and think about what they're doing with their phones as they engage with your business. And that may give you additional ideas as to how you want to basically build tactics around engaging them with mobile marketing. The second is 94% of the text messages are read. Now that percentage is high. They're 94% are read if they're from family and friends. It's probably closer to 70% if it's from businesses. However, it's still a significant percentage. What's even better, you're looking at 9 to 18% redemption rates. Those are people acting on those messages. So if you're a retailer and you're selling women's shoes, and you now put women's shoes on sale, or this specific shoe on sale, and you get 18% and you have 20,000 people in your database, you can count up the sales that you've made just off that one text message. So it can make a significant impact because people are responding so significantly. The third point is there are tools out there today, self-service tools, which I'll talk about a couple in this presentation, that are easy to execute. They're easy to learn, they're easy to input the data and come up with some ideas, and easy to manage. So there's really no reason from a technical standpoint you couldn't be trying out mobile marketing for your own business. The fourth point, which I thought the CEO of Zappos said well, I get calls all the time, sales calls. Well, the outcome of that sales call might be this, might not be right for my customer. And Tony basically said the lifetime value of a customer can increase if positive emotional associations with your brand are created with every interaction that person has. Why that's so impactful is mobile is you're giving your customers the choice of how they want to interact with you. You're not dictating how you want to communicate with them. It's a very significant shift in how you think about marketing to customers. And it goes back to that statistic, that overwhelming statistic that I mentioned. But as I was mentioning to a gentleman earlier, banks, I think, have got it right, and it's easiest to understand today where this whole industry is going, because they communicate with you over a course of a number of different things. And you decide how you want those things given to you. So your bank statement, for example, most of us probably still want that mailed to us. We like to look at it, we like to think about each thing that we bought, and if it's correct. The reward points, you probably want those emailed to you. I do, because I like to see the pictures of the things I'm going to buy with my points. I'm very visual like that. I want to go to Tahiti, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. Perfect. However, if I've just bought a new Mercedes in Tahiti and I wasn't there, I probably want to know that right now, real time. What better way to receive that than via text? Because you're already carrying your cell phone with you. So those are some of the key ways, and Tony, again, has just done a very good job in that sense of just giving them the choice. Let your customers decide. Ask them when they come in the door, when you're on the phone with them. What are you doing with your cell phone? Could we apply these in different ways that would really help you? And solicit their feedback. Don't sit there and bang out your mind and think all day about what tactic can we use that's going to work. Simply ask them. It's the easiest.